Hi, I am Ahmad Fayaz. This is Animated World News Channel. Today headlines. Supreme Court dismisses government's petition to set aside stay on sugar probe report suggestions. Army denies presence of Chinese troops on Pakistani territory. Dr. Moeed Yusuf, Special Assistant to Prime Minister Imran, censures reports that Pakistan exported pandemic. Fascist India killing innocent civilians in held Kashmir, says by President Dr. Arif Alvi. New news and details. The Supreme Court on Thursday dismissed the federal government's petition to set aside the Sindh High Court's SHC order, which has prevented it from taking action against sugar mill owners in light of recommendations of the Sugar Inquiry Commission. The three-member bench under Chief Justice Gulzar Ahmed heard the petition. During the hearing, the government's counsel asked the court to check whether the commission was impartial and heard the stance of the sugar mill owners, which include Tailid Jahangir Tareen. The Chief Justice inquired as to how the inquiry report can impact the mill owners, asking them about their concerns on the matter. Justice Gulzar added that the situation was caused by the government itself, as it opened an inquiry that led to court cases. Government's lawyer Makhdoom Ali Khan said that the Pakistan Sugar Mills Association had approached the Islamabad High Court in personal capacity, and the commission only provided recommendations. If there are impactful fact findings in any report, then a claim can be made, he told the bench. To which Justice Ajazul Hasan said that apparently the commission did fact-finding and it identified a cartel and several other aspects. If the state institutions issue show cause notice, then present your stance over there, said the judge. The CJP then remarked that so far no action has been taken against any sugar mill. Justice Hasan said that according to the commission report, the sugar mill's owners were not heard, adding that their rights will be protected. The Attorney General, in his statement, said that the commission pointed out political nexus. However, he believes that no medial trial should be carried out against anyone. I have told the government not to give instructions to any institution over the matter, he said, adding that he has urged the government to let the institutions work independently in this regard. The federal cabinet took back instructions earlier given to the institutions upon my recommendation, said the AG. He continued that the report brought forth the nexus behind the crisis, to which Justice Hasan said that it seems that the Federal Investigation Agency, FIA, and other institutions lack capabilities to perform well. After the arguments, the Apex Court subsequently turned down the plea and adjourned the case until July 14th. Inter-Services Public Relations (ISPR) Director General Major General Babar Iftikhar on Thursday termed reports by the Indian media that Pakistan had deployed additional troops along the line of control (LOC) in Gilgit-Baltistan as false and irresponsible. Multiple reports circulating in Indian media have claimed that Pakistan has deployed almost 20,000 additional soldiers along the LOC in Azad Jammu and Kashmir and gigabytes to match Chinese deployments on the LAC line of actual control in the east. In a series of tweets, General Babar said that there was no truth to Chinese troops were using the Skardu air base, saying that the reports were false, irresponsible, and far from the truth. Dr. Moeed Yusuf, Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on National Security, on Thursday denied the impression that Pakistan has been a source of the coronavirus in other countries, saying that the country has been the most responsible in the world. Last week, the United Arab Emirates (UAE) temporarily stopped receiving passengers on flights coming from Pakistan. The suspension, the UAE Civil Aviation Authority said, will last until a special laboratory to conduct coronavirus tests is established. The decision was taken after as many as 30 passengers aboard an Emirates flight tested positive for coronavirus. Addressing a press conference in Islamabad, Yusuf said, over the past 3 months, Pakistan conducted tests and quarantined several people so that they won't be the source of spread. No one appreciated us for that. We will not allow Pakistan to be singled out. He said that Pakistan's government had also contacted the British High Commission, and the latter's officials had assured that this was not the position of the United Kingdom's government. Yusuf told reporters that only 30 people who had traveled from Pakistan had tested positive. This impression to export coronavirus is absolutely false, he said. Yusuf also urged people to avoid unnecessary travel, as the government cannot guarantee that the airspace will remain open 3 weeks from now. He said that Pakistan has been the most responsible among all developing countries in repatriating people as well as sending them away. According to him, any passenger who is showing symptoms will not be allowed to leave the country. The Sapman told people to follow the guidelines set by the airlines they are traveling from and their destination countries, as it would be a source of embarrassment for the country if the rules were violated. President Dr. Arif Alvi on Thursday urged the world community to hear the lament of the 3-year-old boy sitting over the dead body of his grandfather who was killed by Indian forces in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He was referring to the merciless killing of an elderly Kashmiri, Bashir Ahmed Khan, by Indian forces in Sopore district during a gun battle with freedom fighters. Modi's fascist India kills innocent civilians even for raising slogans for liberation of Kashmir. The lament of this 3-year-old boy sitting on the chest of his killed grandfather must be heard by the world, the president tweeted. For watching more news updates, please subscribe our YouTube news channel www.youtube.com/channel/UG3 1 kg-GZIB2A. Thank you.